Welcome my fellow citizens. It's finally time to fully upgrade my Starlancer TAC. Now I already put everything that I have for it. I have found some military shields, grade C they are, but they are better than the stock components. But the best loadout for this ship is, again, stock loadout. I'm gonna show you how to upgrade this ship, what I have equipped on it, and how you can obtain it. So let's get started. So if you want to know how to obtain all the weapons that I have for this ship, I have a link of video here from yesterday that I did, and I showed how to loot completely free size 5 deadbolts, which I'm putting on those turrets right there. I'm still missing one. We're gonna find it today when we do the mission with the ship. Also, I have kept the stock M6As, so 4 of them, as a weapons because they have whopping 106 bullet per gun, allowing this ship to fire almost indefinitely and even melt the Hammerhead without any problems, and this huge armor will allow it to sustain its damage without any problems. And still it has 2 size 3 shields which are now buffed, which is absolutely crazy how powerful this ship is. Now let's go do it. Now, if you're wondering what kind of paint and armor I have, this is a Palatino Deadlock armor, and also the paint belongs to the set which was introduced by the CIG a few months ago, and I bought it and I kept it because this is one of my favorite armors and also favorite paint for the ship, and for me this was a win-win situation. I bought both of it. So Starlancer TAC, as I said, is one of the most useful ships right now in the game because it has a medical bed. So you can bring this ship also to the fight against NPCs in a space and also on the ground. I will argue that this ship is better for the ground missions because this is actually a drop ship and also a ship that will cover the troops because it has a massive weaponry size 5s on the sides. I still think this ship has some flaws which CIG still didn't fix until today, that is lacking of MFDs, bad cockpit view, and also these weapons on the side. I would make them size 4, and on top of the ship I would put size 5. For the rest of the guns on top of the ship I have put ballistic gatlings because I've not used them, but if sometimes a player decide to help me, then he can fire, because these M6 cannons will probably melt armor without any problems, and then the ballistic will finish the job. So this is why I decided to put size 4 ballistic guns on top, and doing this and putting all ballistic on rest of the ship, I have a lot of firepower for these guns here. Now if you want to have even more firepower available to you, then you can put 4 size 4 deadbolts here, but then you will have to rearm after every mission because they don't have a lot of ammo, and it's not that heavy hitter like a Corsair, which also has 2 more size 5 at the hands of the pilot. I think the CIG should definitely allow us to slay the upper turret for the player because it's actually shooting just in front, and it's a shame that we cannot use that. And even if it allows us to use that turret on top, it will still have less DPS than Corsair. Advantage of this ship over Corsair is better maneuverability. This ship maneuvers like crazy for its size, but the downside is it is very slow. So if you want to fly out of atmosphere, especially on Orson, you will have a hard time. On the back of the ship we still have these missiles which I never used. It will be cool to use them once. And here we have huge cargo space, and this ship also allows rearm of the ship, which is really nice. And this is the thing that I really like in this ship. Medbay. This is one of the coolest medbay in my opinion. Star Citizen just looks really awesome. It's small, but it has everything that it needs. All it needs a little bit more stuff here inside in these shelves like it has on the small Pisces. Now I have a surprise for you in the upper hangar, and I'm gonna show it to you in a few moments. This ship also received an upgrade. If you put here, for example, RMC box, which we're going to do now, then we can rearm our ship. Well, repair it. If you want to rearm, you also have to buy everything else. Since we have a Snub fighter and we have a hangar for it, well, we have to park it. My little pitbull is completely upgraded other than weapons. Now these weapons are not that impressive, they are really nerfed and not that great, but if you put all deadbolts on it, man. I now have FR66 shield on it, I have Snowblind cooler, basically making this thing very, very, very powerful. Look at this little thing. I mean, so cool that it can fit inside of my Starlancer TAC. Look at this firepower. And putting these cool components inside, it just gives it an edge. Okay, let's land it inside. See if it fits. Woo. It's very fast. There is a floor written for the Fury, but man, we can fit, I think, almost 2 of these here, same as Furies. That's it. We are inside. How cool is this little Snub ID? I mean, we don't need it, but for fun. Look how beautifully is nested here. So I think we can park one more here, this one here. Yeah, two I think can be parked. Maybe if we squeeze it, we can have 3 of them, but not sure completely. Perfection. So to test this build, weapons and everything, we're gonna go do my favorite contracts, and those are countless scenarios. I recommend doing these 5, 6 and 7, rotating them and earning a lot of money in the process, and doing them very fast with this ship. So let's start with the countant number 5. What I would need for this ship are blade for speed. Damn, if the CIG adds that for this ship, it will become amazing, because it already has a good maneuverability, just it lacks a little bit more speed. And if you put a blade that will give it a little bit more speed and take a little bit of maneuverability, you will not feel the difference when you lose a little bit maneuverability, but you will definitely feel an improvement in speed, because for such a small ship it's really slow. Now you can fire these guns like this, or you can enable staggering fire and then fire like this.
Looks like you got inbound.
Crazy.
Weapons free.
I'm gonna use staggering mode. This is so much fun. Wow. They didn't even know that I was here. Size-through shields are now amazing. This thing has 2 size-through shields.
Keep them off me. Damn it, we lost one of our.
Bye-bye. And now this guy. Yes. Size 5 deadbolt. That's my deadbolt, man. I'm gonna take it from you by the force. So basically you can also do these missions and pick up the deadbolts from this ship after you destroy it and put it on your ship. No problem. Be closer to him and he explodes. Dude, stop, don't fly away. That's it. Okay. Where is the debris? Where is my deadbolt? No, he exploded completely. What the hell? Nothing left. Alright, in this mission we have to kill the Connie. Alright, let's go for the small ones first, because they are really annoying. Harder to kill.
Special delivery.
No delivery here. Very smart.
Those bastards are gonna pay for that.
You can also use gimbal, but they shoot slower, so I don't like them. Okay, let's kill Connie. He's doing damage to me. Man, we are taking head-on the damage from Connie and sunk it up with this shield. If you ever wondered which ship is better, Starlancer TAC or Connie, well, now you have your answer. Well, this Connie doesn't have proper weapons on it, but still. Starlancer TAC is beast. And the thing that you don't have to upgrade it is just remove some guns and fire. But the Connie is also a really good ship. It's tanking a lot of my firepower. It also has a size 3 shield and 4 size 5s. A little bit better firepower. It's completely red. It's not gonna last long. Damn, this sustained firepower of this ship is crazy.
Oh God! Oh God! Help me, please!
Bye bye.
Another lesson in the books. Hopefully you can feel yourself improve.
That's it. Contract complete. Now we are going for the main thing. Guys, get ready for scenario 7. Track it. Now in scenario 7 I recommend going immediately for the arrows, because arrow have distortions for some reason and they will distort you quite easily once the hammerhead gets your shield down. So we're gonna just do that. First attack the arrows and then focus on fire on hammerhead, because hammerhead cannot touch us. Or so I think, we shall see. I have put a little bit more at the front shield, so basically I have a full size 3 shield on top of my ship. There are 2 of them. Love when they are docile. Oh my god, now he's alive. Not for long. Okay, we got him down. The hammerhead, let's go for him. The rest we can kill later.
How are you?
Oh man, this will be a fight. Clash of the Titans. Damn, this shield is massive.
Bastard.
Oh, my shield is sinking down. Now the armor should kick in. He's getting red already. Man, sustained fire and armor make this ship really great. Okay, need a little bit. Rearm upstairs and continue before his shield regenerates. Don't want to shoot that shield. Back shield. And we're gonna need a little bit time to recharge all the weapons. Shoot a little bit until we have more. Oh, look at the damage already on the ship. That's it, continue blasting it. The hammerhead cannot broke our armor, but it can destroy my guns, and of course he can destroy my engine, so I have to be careful here. It's completely red. Just a little bit tad more and we go no shield. Okay, I'm gonna let him rearm his shield. Or will I? Now this would be handy if I had a pilot upstairs. A little bit of ballistics would tear through the armor of the Hammerhead. Now if I was using my Corsair with all deadbolts, this would be dead. What happened? I cannot move. Light system overheated. What the hell? Let me see. Oh, my cooler is down. Okay. We're gonna remove something and put a little bit more to the cooler there. Let me try to turn off the ship. Or switch to nav mode. Can I fly faster? Oh yeah. Heading back into the fight. Don't bastard me. So if you have this back with the coolers, just turn off the switch to nav mode and back on. Gonna wait a little bit more. Need full power to my guns. There we go. Fire. Now we're gonna blast his Hammerhead out of existence. If I hadn't had this bug, it would be dead already. Fire at the front of him. The downside of the laser cannons, you first have to get the shields down, then you can kill the target. So you're wasting a lot of ammo. But if you have ballistics, you can go through the shield and do the damage. This Hammerhead will not last long. Just a little bit more.
Asshole.
Done.
Shit down.
With my last guns. Well, bullets. We managed to destroy it. Alright, just one more little shippy to claim our money. F7A or C, I don't know what it is. It's gonna be that soon. Improved speed of the cannons, yeah.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Good work today. Hopefully, I'll see you soon when you're ready to keep training.
So yeah, that was it, my fellow citizens. This is the Starlancer TAC in 4.8. It's really good ship. Having these guns and a lot of firepower helps this ship to be one of the best in the game. What are your thoughts about Starlancer TAC? Do you like it more than a Corsair or Connie? Write me down in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, don't hesitate to subscribe, like and share. Until next video, have fun out there.